Alright, who's ready for some chaos? In the red corner, we have Boit himself versus the Count Von Count. How many counts can you Von if you could Von a count, and if a count could Von? If Von would count a Von, Von would probably count more than one Von. Alrighty, so it looks like we have some Norse on Norse action once again here. Thor and Loki deciding to see what kind of action they're going to pull through here on this fight. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we're dealing with regarding the relics of mass destruction. In the top corner, protected by the greatest of all time, Goach. Chilling up by some derelict buildings here, we have the terrifying Anicha's sword. Heroes regenerate hit points while fighting enemy units, 10% of damage. I like that. Bottom corner, Sneaky Snake, the rhinoceros. Protecting this one, over here, we have the Ring of the Niblung. Niblung. One of those is proper, and one of those is not. I'll let you decide. Provides a small trickle of gold, which we like that too. Far southern corner, gazelles by the palm trees. We have the Nose of the Sphinx. Increase the building hit points by 15%. That is actually quite nice as well. And the skulls of the Cercopause. A group of monkeys will periodically appear at your temple. So we had the golden lions last time, but now we can use the golden monkeys instead. Is that how we're gonna say this? Because if we are, that might work. That might not work. It's hard to really know if these things actually do or don't work. So we're gonna pretend that it does work and that it's good to go. So we have some exploring going on again here. I bet you that would be discovering. Oh, here we are, discovering the base. So Boit is already checking him out, seeing what's going on. We have the god power going on the one dwarf. So that is a well-played spy, which I like a lot, actually. Boit covering the map quite a bit. No artifacts discovered. His Berserk is working on bringing that giraffe closer for extra farming skills, which is always good. Boit has accomplished his mission of getting that spy off of. No one, either one of them, have any of the relics notified yet. Temple going down by both players. This temple will go down first, as he has 2 Berserks working on that building, and it will come sooner than later. So we have that done too. Alrighty. Temple's on the board, 3:30 in progress. We both have both players going for the Foresight. Forsetti sounds a bit more appropriate. So both players will be going up the class gauge roughly at the same time, which will change how those battles are going to appear for us as well. So that's good. Let's go ahead and move up the board here. Okay, we still have our villagers working on that. Boit is he's already discovered the one artifact, and that goat protecting has been captured. And that goat is returning to base. That's the only one we've seen so far. Von has not yet checking out anything yet. So, that's okay. That is not happening, but hey, that's good. One class gauge on the board, and then the other class gauge will be done very quickly too. That Berserk is being attacked by many dwarves as he's trying to harass him. Pulling a few smacks in, and a little microwing here, a little more smacks in. That Berserk will not survive if he continues to attack that dwarf, while the troll will throw a giant rock at him and miss. Anticlimactic rock throwing, if you ask me. Boit discovered lots of places in the map. Northern Hunt going down. Great Hell, Longhouse, Temple up on the board already. Very good match so far, looking for him. The economic growth is pretty solid as well over here. He does see, by having that dwarf, what is going on with some of that. His northern deployment down for the healing spring. We'll see if that can make a difference for him as he continues the growth on this as well. Alrighty. He also has his hunting happening right there, healing that berserker who was getting poked from the rear. Going back over to here, he still has that hypnosis here, that little spy action going on. And we do see some other additional longhouses and some heroes being produced. Now we're gonna have the first engagement very shortly thereafter. He will actually go in to attack the ox cart to bully these villagers. He better be careful with his spy. He doesn't want to kill his spy. Nothing was done. No damage was achieved on anything that was relevant. His army's right next to him. He doesn't see it though. He's not yet seen this army here, moving back and forth. He'll get his raiding cavalry in there as well. So far as he can tell, now he'll get that intelligence on that military, so he'll know that's coming now. So if he gets his forces a little bit forward there, he will then send them further away as more horses are being produced. Okay. We have that spy. Giving us some pretty good intelligence on the movements of his military. Now they're idling. 10 dwarves idling. It's a good thing here for Boit. The economic growth from the Count is doing pretty successful though. He actually still has more villagers despite all the other things that are happening. Now this will then show him, oh look at this. 34 of the villagers are chilling in here. That if these raiding cavalry push up and around, that'd be very smart. And he's doing it. He's moving them. But we don't see the rest of the military. All of a sudden, you see some troops. So he realizes that maybe I shouldn't go all the way up there. And that's going to halt that mission. And we're going to get into our first engagement here, folks. First engagement on the board. Alrighty. 39-37 military. Still pretty even fight. We are losing those axemen. Those raiding cavalry will sneak behind and grab a hold of them. The troll will run away to the healing spring. He doesn't want to get taken out. Berserker will try to come in. Cavalry will try to also poke this hero. Rock versus rock. Oh, that troll's rock was just bigger. The mighty rock came in and conquered his ability to do what he wanted to. You can see that he's got farming villagers up here. He doesn't see the rest of his soldiers. He will hang out in his spring. We'll see that being attacked on the corner while he heals up his little bit of forces. Doesn't have much though. We're looking at that economic growth. The economic growth is coming over ahead on the other player, which is going to allow him to continue to create those soldiers, maybe even more so than the other player. Let's go ahead and reveal the whole map here. Take a look what we got going on. Here comes that growth of military flowing through. Here's a risk. You let him take out your barracks while you send your horses up to try to get some of that raiding happening, but then he will also then raid yourself too, so capture your healing spring too, which you're gonna lose. And those are like the medium ones, aren't they? Medium berserks, regular berserks. Does he even see these yet? I don't think he spotted them yet. It's gonna be too late. Oh, he must have actually if he's already proceeding to the wall. Clever. Look at that. Nice play. Was he just going for the gold? Oh, he was going for more food. Where's the spy that he had? Oh, he's still in there. You have to not take advantage of that. So yeah, your raiding horses didn't do very much. Got half of them aren't even on the right mission. Half are just chilling there, doing nothing. While now he will proceed to continue to attack you. I think it's just too far on the military board here. I think Count Von Count is gonna have to pull some advances here on here. Let's see what we can do. Military 58 to 75. Red's falling behind on that military. Gotta bring those horses back. He is bravely farming right in front of the enemy's base. And these are just gonna get taken out one by one with those axemen if you're not careful. That is not doing much damage. That does look good up here though. Recapture this and get some more people on it. Oh, the soldiers stopped and got picked off, started getting hit before they can actually attack. Back to farming his own giraffes instead of taking his giraffes. Brave move. Oh, and his military is trying to get back, and they're getting caught in between. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna cause some damage. Trying to get his horses back in, but due to the separation, 63 and 56. Let's see here. Medium throwing axeman. Trolls getting ambushed by the heroes in the corner. Start to retreat that action here. Another little military coming up, which will be nice for him. If we go across the board, he's got the gold up here. Got some extra trolls. Doesn't have an extra army coming out though. 44 villagers to 30. Almost 2k heads up on the lead. 3k now. Getting closer to 3k. Cavalry moving in. Does he see that? Is that where his? No, it's not. His spy is up here again. That's gonna feel good. Only lost one dwarf so far, so he's scattered all his people out. So that's not gonna be very easily to get a whole lot of kills there. Healing spring versus healing spring. Multiple trolls throwing the rocks, having their day, whipping stones. Wham! Look at all those rocks. This poor guy's shield can't stand the rocks. Those 3 trolls are doing some damage. There's a nice little flow of soldiers coming through over here as well. They will fall back, and these horses will also fall back. These need to get healed. They are hurting quite a bit. You could lose that by there if you. Oh, is he actually? He must have that explored. Yeah, he did. So he knows what his most logical decision would be. I'm gonna go check out that gold, and there they are. There they are. He will then harass his gold. They're now moving north, and now if he moves his soldiers that way, which he is kind of doing, getting a little overextended here. We're into their base. Dwarves are falling though, but again, Boit only has 25 villagers right now. That's also kind of a bad experience over there too. But hey, things happen, you know? Alright, a lot of villagers are down. So we should be able to get some back on the board here. You probably could get back to some gold too. As the healing spring is putting in some work. Here we are. Moving those villagers over here. He's got some other soldiers still working on the forward operating base here. He will send some troops over to harass the other villagers with his spy. I wonder if he will now finish that off. Do some severe macroing in here to not kill his spy. It'd be funny if it's the only thing left was the spy. I don't know if you'd realize it. Is the only thing left my spy? Will he get it? Will he get it? Oh, not quite. Okay. Okay. Alright, alright. Still working on some houses. Still working on the gold over here. You got 3 trolls now. That's a pretty strong little force. We are not having many on the gold. There they are there. I feel like this might not be the best call right now with your military. Like, you're letting him just build, and now he's got 4 trolls, which is going to severely hurt your army. Yes, you are doing good on those attacks, but you're not pushing any of his resource gatherers. You control his mines. Whoa, did you just hit the spy? You are killing the spy. Must have killed a hole in the wall? No, I just ran around. At least he'll reclaim that. Idle villagers, no gold. That's also pretty bad for him. So this could do some good for him. Where'd all those trolls go? Oh, they went down here. Well, he does need to continue to get an army, though. Towers going up. Towers and 5 trolls. With only 2 trolls and only a few heroes. That's gonna be a hard fight for you. Once those trolls start throwing rocks, it's gonna be feeling some more pain on that. That hero's gone. These trolls, we got no more. How many heroes left to fight that off? We start throwing rocks at these guys. There's 1 troll down, 2 trolls total down for him. 2v3 trolls. These throwing axemen are doing some pretty good damage on that. Some soldiers doing nothing. Oh, we found the gold, and now he's got 0 villagers on the gold. So that is going to severely impact how that works as well. Alright, anyway, moving on. Tower's going down. Those villagers, I suspect, will want to get some gold. Some of those lions. They're not the golden lions, though. Always trying to get those houses, though, but still has lots of population, though. He's got extra houses on the board, so it's not going to cause him an issue. These are doing nothing. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened to the villager production here. Like, we're just struggling on food, struggling on gold, like, just struggling on all resources, spending all the time with the engagement. You are beating some buildings. You're harassing him quite a bit, but now he's going to be safe on that gold, which will provide him ample amount of time. He's transitioned to farms early enough. You have not transitioned to farms. You still have idle 8 villagers still sitting in idle, not working on anything that's going to cause any kind of damage for him. So, longhouse is now destroyed. Attacking the villagers. Still a few on the gold. Still idling. Boit! Brother! You've had 0 on food for like 3 minutes. Oh. You gotta reserve your army, man. Without no food like that, it's gonna be hard if you don't reserve it. Bring the forces back, baby! Economic upgrades going on the board. Better farming happening. Have secured this northern gold. He's gonna try and get this other southern. The southern gold is this soper in his realm. You'd almost want to get these guys to up here, but hey, how's our food going? 14 on food now on the hunt. Where's your next hunt? Oh no, you gotta live there. You probably haven't discovered those hunts yet. You have to discover those hunts. Not the one up here though, because he hasn't explored his map yet enough. Good force though. But it's the resource game. I feel like it's gonna make a big issue here. Now you got 5 on gold. Oh, this could be good. This could be good. Get in there. Get in there. If you can get in there, it's gonna be good for you. You're gonna want to get in there, dude. You're gonna want it. You're gonna want it. Yes, there you go. Look at that. That gold is no longer safe, but he is trying to conquer this gold. So if he transitions up to here, that could be also pretty good. We also have a few issues down here too that we could be facing too, so we're not careful. You might have some issues down in there. Folks in the Twitch, I apologize. You will have to deal with the ad break that's coming off right now because we do not have pre-rolls on. He wants to keep this northern gold. He will transition all these villagers that were in the southern gold that's been secured now back to the north because he has the walls and a longhouse there and some military. Boit is starting to get his resources back, which he does need if he wants to continue to battle this fight here. Still down a significant amount of villagers. He's always on the hunt. And you're going to go hunt way in the enemy's base rather than take your giraffes or your other rhinoceroses and lions. Because if you're not transitioning to farms, you don't have enough people on the wood yet for the transition either yet. There's some enemies right near there. He did break through the walls. We'll take out that longhouse, which this guy has no more gold at all then. Uh-oh. Count Vaughn, Count Vaughn does not have any gold. We do have some medium soldiers here chilling. This match is completely going to be decided by the gold axis in my mind. You may want to protect those. So there's only a couple there and you won't see them yet. So now your wood villagers are being investigated over here. So he does see that. Let's see what Vaughn sees. Vaughn does see those villagers. See some soldiers up here. Oh, is he gonna get all his guys up there? Oh, it's a couple trolls. Wham! We might lose. Okay, there they come. There they come. Just kind of like, and then kind of like into there, you know? Oh, he's deciding to do it. He's gonna go heroic. Could change the battle for him. Back on Southern Gold with his military. He did capture the Northern Gold. These guys will continue to pillage them. If they get back at more of his gold villagers, he will not have the access to that. He's not gathering. Where is his gold? Is that his only gold? This is a hard game. Boit has been providing the military advantage for the whole time, and now these are berserkers as well. They're no longer villagers. Just turn him on, and now he's probably just gonna go for the push. Probably going back for that Southern Gold, I would think. He was going back for the Southern Gold. Now you're gonna come into the battle. Armies collide. That's a lot of axemen. Flaming weapons. Oh no, you're in trouble now. Still proceeding with the flaming weapons anyway. Still trying to fight it. Still trying to push forward. Those are going down. You will get closer to the gold. Boit with 6 people on gold. Down here now, south. Never captured enough to get caught back up on his villager count. This could be a bad day if he does get into here and starts messing with all that. I don't think houses is the right action here. He did manage to get him that away, which was pretty interesting. As Boit sees this, she might not. Oh. Transitioning villagers really well, actually. Gold miners are in your base. He sees that transition. Those heroes, a couple heroes are up there. You will then proceed to bring that army down, I would think, to deal with those villagers. The villagers will, some villagers will return there. Most of them are going to be in the northern hemisphere. AFK hunters, so no food again. No food, my dude. No food. Ay, ay, ay. Because he didn't transition to farms. We're down significant amount of points. You still have a military lead on it. But now he's heroic as well. So, and he's getting advanced horses on that. Where'd the rest of those villagers go? Oh man, that's too funny. Back on his gold. There goes his ox cart, and there goes the villagers there by his medium berserks. Finishing off his gold. This could be getting close to game. Battle boars on the board. Oh, I'm not liking that. Yeah. I think that's going to be game. Despite all that knowledge. Still 22 villagers. I bet you there's a bunch more idling. And there's the game! Vaughn Count, Vaughn Count takes the game. Let's go take a look at the timeline, because I believe, look at civilian units, dominated on that part. Military units did dominate on that until the end. Wasn't able to keep building that up. Buildings, he did pull more. 7 months captured, no one bothered with that. Resources, Vaughn was way ahead in resources. Bet you on food, he was way ahead on food too. Yeah, because he transitioned to farms, the other player did not. Wood, significant amount, and gold. Yeah, I just pulled ahead on the gold. He started doing well on the gold at the end, but then that was the end of the game. GG's.